In this question, it is saying an automobile travels on a straight road 40 kilometer at 30 kilometer per hour. It then continues in the same direction for another 40 kilometer at 60 kilometer per hour. A. What is the average velocity of the car during the full 80 kilometer trip? Assume that it moves in the positive x direction. B. What is the average speed? C. Graph x versus t and indicate how the average velocity is found on the graph. Okay, so let me draw what's actually happening. So this is the first 40 kilometer which the person or the automobile is traveling with 30 kilometer per hour. This is the next 40 kilometer which the person is traveling at 60 kilometer per hour. Now for the average velocity, we know it is total displacement upon total time. Here, since it is moving in the same direction, that is positive x, so the total displacement will be 40 plus 40, and total time will be distance upon speed, so first 40 upon 30 plus second 40 upon 60. So if you take the LCM in bottom and solve this, we will get 80 upon 60, 80 plus 40. So this will give us a value of 80 upon 120 into 60. So we can just cut it. So after solving this, we get a value of 40 kilometer per hour. Now B part. For average speed, we know it is total distance upon total time. So here, since it is again moving in the same direction, so we can write 40 plus 40 and total time again 40 upon 30 plus 40 upon 60. So this will give the same value as above, which is 40 kilometer per hour. Now for the C part, it is saying that we have to plot x versus t and have to find out the average velocity. So assume this is x, this is t. So x already given, first part, first 40 kilometers, assuming this is first 40 and this is next 40, which will give us a value of 80. Okay, now for the time, we can calculate the time here. Like for the first part, the time was distance upon speed, which is 40 upon 30. If we calculate it, we will get a value of 1.33 hour. Assume that we are plotting here 1.33 hour. Here it is kilometer and kilometer. Now for T2, if we calculate, it will give us a value of 40 upon 60, which will give us a value of 0.66 hour. But this second part, this T2 will come after this. So if we sum these both, we will get a value of 2 hour approximately. So we can plot this point here. This will give us a value of 2 hour. So at 2 hour, it will complete the whole 80 kilometer. So we will be choosing this, and at 1.33 it has just traveled 40 kilometers. So we can plot, this is the first part of slope, this is the second part, and this line from here directly combined to this point, this will give us the average velocity. So if I just have to write the slope, this slope will be 30, this slope will give us a value of 60, and this slope will give us a value of 40, which is the average velocity. So this is the total answer that we need to find out in these questions.